Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eat to Beat. My name's Kevin Morton, and in this episode we look at mindful foods. Today we are making a cured berry salmon that we're going to serve that on some wilted greens with a spinach and walnut pesto, and it's going to be beautiful, delicious and stunning. Now, let me explain a little bit about mindful foods. What does it mean to be mindful about your food? First of all, you need to understand the whats, the whys, the whos and the wheres. By that I mean, who made it? Where is it produced? Is it locally sourced? Is it sustainable? All these questions really go into being mindful about what you are consuming. It's all too easy just to cram something in your face without realizing the harm it could be doing to you, or even the benefits it could be doing to you. So we're going to start preparing our salmon. First of all, we need to grab a pestle and mortar. We're going to make the actual cure for the salmon. So into that we're going to put the coriander seeds, just about a teaspoonful, the fennel seeds, salt and sugar, which is actually going to be the actual curing process, and berries. You don't need too many, just 2 or 3 of each is plenty. We're just going to grind that up into a nice paste. When you cure a piece of salmon, it's entirely up to you whether you leave the skin on. You can leave the skin on. Personally, I like to take the skin off because it just makes it that touch easier to carve when the curing process is finished. The next stage, cling film. Take our cling film, we lay it flat onto our chopping board, and the salmon just sits on top. At this point, we're going to take our marinade and we're just going to smear that right over the top, guys, like that. Making sure that the salmon is well coated, and we're just going to wrap it. The salt and the sugar will start drawing out the moisture, which is actually what cures the salmon itself. Have it. Now, all we do with the salmon, we pop that onto a plate, put a little weight on top of it, and we pop it into the fridge, and then we just wait 72 hours. Okay then guys, we're going to make our pesto. So for the pesto, again with the pestle and mortar, you're going to take some walnuts, Parmesan cheese and some spinach leaves, and we're just going to ground that all down into a nice paste. We're going to use olive oil for this. There we go. Once all the ingredients are nicely ground down, you can move over to using a spoon. Okay, so in this pan here, we're going to put a little bit of olive oil. We're going to take some of our black kale. I'm just going to shred it up a little bit, straight into our pan here. Top it off with a bit of spinach. We're going to add some citrus. So we got some orange, lemon and some lime. Just a little squeeze of each. And of course, a touch of seasoning. Not much, just a touch. Just let that cook out. So it's been 72 hours since we did the salmon. Let's see what the results are. The first thing you'll notice is how much it's changed. It's shrunk in size, and to feel it, it actually feels quite dry. As I said before, the actual curing liquor is very salty. So what we need to do is wash that off underneath the tap. There we go. As you can see, it's changed colour dramatically. How's that? Absolutely beautiful. Stunning. Now, time to plate up. I'm going to lay them along the board, like so. I'm going to take our salmon and walnut pesto, just dotted it around. And one last touch, we need some pomegranate. Slice it straight through the middle. Just spank it on the bottom. Finally, a nice sprinkling of our pomegranate. And there we have it, guys. Our wild berry cured salmon with wilted greens and spinach and walnut pesto. That's it for this episode, guys. This is Eat to Beat. I've been Kevin Morton, and thanks for watching.